I watched Arcane season two, and I watched season one. I really liked season one, and after watching season two, I'm not sure which one I like better. I think I still like season one better, but I really, really like Echo. I think Echo, and I'm gonna sound like crazy biased too. He's a Midlander. He's black. He has white hair. All my favorite things. But I think that he's like one of the coolest characters. You got a powerful ability. You got a constraint. I'm a really big fan of it. And about to be some arcane spoilers, right? If you haven't seen it already, go ahead and watch it. It's actually worth the watch. Now, I'm hoping that this shows exactly what I'm looking for, but like, let's get a little bit of volume on this, right? I'm a really big fan of 4 seconds. You know what I mean? I'm a big fan. Look at that. Run it back. I think that's super cute. Like, I think this is cool. And especially when you, like, there goes another run back. You can't pull it. And, like, 4 seconds not enough here. They're slurping him. I think this is like amazing, right? I think this scene and a lot of scenes in this thing are amazing. I think the very concept is amazing. I think a lot of the stuff that went down here is amazing. I think it's crazy. And I don't care like too much about it. Like this specifically. Like the aftermath is not very important to me. Right? But the very concept of him like trying over and over again to get things right is really cool. And let me show you something. And I knew Ekko was one of my favorite characters from the beginning. Now here's his cinematic, right? And I knew I liked him since here. Listen to this.
Then they wish for more. They want more hours in their days, more days in their years, more years in their lives. Because if they had all that extra time,
the whole like thing go raw. You know what I mean? Like the whole thought process.
Or years. I only need seconds.
And having to hold some of the L makes it more interesting, you know what I mean? Look at this. He's a little hurt. But being able to try, it's almost like, he can try as many times as he likes. Kind of, right? I mean, to a point. Look at this. I think that this is one of my favorite cinematics. And, he tries again, he gets better. Tries again, he gets better. I like it. And, he looks at it, it's a dub. And look, he's so damn tired, he's on the floor. Very cool fight that really shows him off. And then you see this broken mural, and this is long before Arcane.
If you can't make the most out of any given moment,
Well, what happens? He looks at it,
And you don't deserve a single extra second.
and he runs it back. That junk went hard. It went hard. It's got to be one of the hardest, like, character intros, character anythings to ever walk. And then, what is it? He has something else. There's a comic where he's, let me see if I can find it actually before I just talk about it. So here's the comic, right? Basically, he has his buddy, and, well, you don't really know all that, right? Like, to keep it, like, proper. You see him, and he shows up, and he's too late to save this guy, right? So then he runs it back, right? Will his face become metal on the wall? He runs it back because he's trying to find out who did it, right? And he's trying to like cut down his speed so that he can make it to save his friend in time. And I think it's like really cool 92 rewinds, right? And he realizes the faster he can go, and he tries to figure out what it is. So now he's trying to figure out, okay, how can I stop? How can I get the guy then? Right? Since I can't save my boy. Right? So then he keeps running it. And he just keeps running it back. And they break his little machine. And then you know what? He decides that I'll just spend the last of the time with the boy, right? Some things just can't be fixed. There are no tools, no spare parts. These things just need time. But even then, they're never the same. This junk goes hard. Every time Ekko pops up on screen, he goes hard. Right? He fought Jinx in season 1. It went hard. I think he's my favorite character. Maybe my second favorite. Maybe. Right behind, not Jinx specifically, but like this shimmer infused Jinx is pretty nice. So maybe I'll talk about that next time. But I just want to really talk about how interesting I think like Ekko is, just a little bit. And not even, bro. When he came out, this will be like my last talking point before I ramble about him all day. Right? But when he came out, before they even like released him, I forgot who I was playing at the time. Because they just changed Swain, I think. And I go, hey man, you know what would be nice? I go, it'd be nice if maybe they released, because I really like playing male champs. I know it's hard to tell now, right? Because I play so many females, because like I've gotten like over it. I used to really only play dudes, no cap. And I was like, I hope they make a black male champ with white hair that's melee, that has a bit of a skill, like that has like a skill ceiling, right? And something that's crazy to master. And the reason why I don't play melee champs, by the way, but I wanted something like different, but that was like me, so I can feel like I'm like skilled, you know what I mean? Because like I feel like melee champs require a bit of skill in a lot of scenarios. And what they did, they made this overloaded champ with all the things I like, and he's so versatile. And he like stays true to his lore gameplay wise, right? 4 seconds is crazy. Is it 4 seconds in the game or is it 5? I think it's 4. It's crazy having the after image that you can jump back to. It gives him so much like potential, right? He has a skill shot, he has a dash, a point and click, right? Like, you know what I mean? He has a slow ass shield. It's so crazy, you know what I mean? Like it's such a crazy character. But I'm not going to talk about the character too much, even though I do like it. I'm mostly here to talk about that I do like it, not what he's up to and all that. But this is amazing. This is amazing. And one of the comments said something. They were like, "Hey, I think that it's interesting that he gets defeated by like some dude he doesn't know about. That's just like a young inventor kind of, right? Because that's what Victor was like." And I think the comment is like on point, you know what I mean? Like I think it's very right. I think that they did a really good job. Right? I think they did a really good job showing like this story. And the fact that his hand ends up in the same place, it's so good. And this is just willpower, right? Yeah, there's some good willpower. Turns it back, runs it back. It's so good. So good. Definitely one of my favorite things. And that's just like we're talking like that's like season 2 Ekko post power stuff, right? Like post time travel stuff. And I like it. This is a good thing. But I'm gonna talk a little bit more about the rest of Arcane too. But I like this. Right? I like this a lot. And with that, I will see you guys with the same clothes on because I'm probably just going to talk about different characters in Arcane just in a row. I won't even lie to you.